Well, as you guys can see, we are joined by some special guests here in the studio, and I am excited and elated to be joined by the Vanden girls basketball team out of Fairfield. And representing the Vikings, we're actually going to start off over here. We have the one and only, the senior, Miss Caitlin Garcia. Yeah. What's up, Caitlin?
What's up? Happy to be here.
Oh, we are happy to have you. And right next to her, we have junior Michaela Smith. What's up, Michaela?
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, we are so happy to have you here in the building. Over here to my right, we have sophomore Kai Brown.
Hi.
What's up, Kai?
Good.
Good to have you here. And last but not least, the queen of this operation. She shines on and off the court. The one and only, the head coach of this team, Miss Allie Johnson.
Hi, thank you for having all of us here today.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming down here and joining us on this Sunday evening. So you guys are off to an undefeated start in league play, 7-0. Your last 4 games, your average margin of victory is 50 points. What in the world is going so well for this team right now, and what do you attribute the success to?
For us, we take a lot of pride in our defense. So it starts there from top to bottom, from the second line to us. We got to keep our defensive intensity up at all times, and that, I would say, is the biggest contributing factor.
In addition to the great defense, your guys' offense has been pretty extraordinary as well. Last 4 games, I've seen a 70-piece and 80-piece, I believe, in there, 60-piece. Yeah. What's going so well on the offensive side of the ball?
I believe our team chemistry has taken place, and us being on the same page and our ball movement's actually been coming in a lot more. So I think that helps us with our offensive side.
You mentioned team chemistry, Kai. Michaela, I can see that you girls have a good time with one another.
Always.
Oh, there you go, always. From the moment they walked in, they were just a ray of sunshine. Why is it important for you guys to have that camaraderie and bond with each other? And why do you feel that translates so well on the court to having success?
I honestly just feel like at the end of the day, you know, we're going to spend our high school years together, so why not make it last and make it fun and memorable? And it's more like it just helps more chemistry, so you know, like what the person needs help on, and you can help them, and you know, and just be hard on them on the things that they need to be more like I don't know how to explain it.
Improve on.
Yeah, improve on. So yeah.
I love it. Now, Coach Johnson, for someone like yourself who is the head of this operation, along with your husband, to be able year after year to build and implement a successful culture at Vanden, what is it that inspires you, and where do you draw that from?
My coach in college was Kim Mitchell-Gervasoni, and everything that she taught us at the age of 18 to 20 was instrumental in me going from being a girl to a woman, and I want these girls to have all of those things. So basketball is just the vehicle, that gets us there, but it's understanding that these are life skills and when to be resilient, when to be tough, when to ask for help, when to receive help, when to give help. So all those different types of things. So basketball is just a life skill that we get to do with a lot of passion and a lot of hard work and a lot of sacrifice, but that's a huge part of the culture is what I learned in college, and carrying that forward so that they're prepared in high school. They don't have to wait till they're 18 to learn the things that I did. And so just getting them prepared at an earlier age.
As any great team that produces well on the court, that is a byproduct of how they practice, how they prepare, how they condition. What is a Vanden girls basketball practice like? Like, how tough or competitive is it out there?
Oh, it gets really, really competitive in there. You would think we play on opposite teams, that we hate each other, but at the end of the day, we all know it's all love.
And that we're helping each other to get better.
Yeah.
Well, I love that, iron sharpens iron. So, I love the fact that you guys use that together. Now, with that being said, we referenced the chemistry and camaraderie that this team has. I'm curious, is there anything that you guys do before games to get hyped up? Any pregame rituals? Please share.
I play music on the speaker. So everybody needs to dance before.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody needs to dance. Everybody needs to sing.
We also have team prayer before our home games usually.
One thing about us, one thing about us, we'll never be quiet. You'll never not hear us.
Never.
Even if our coaches are giving us the death stare because we're being too loud, like we're over there giggling, giggling in the back. So it's either a song, a dance, or us
Just
laughing. Talking. It's always something.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, what is on the playlist before a game?
Anything.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
Disney music,
We played gospel once.
gospel, rap, whatever.
Anything.
Whatever the mood is that day.
Well, apparently whatever you're listening to is working, so stay at it. Now, Coach Johnson, just to kind of hear them and to hear them talk about, how they're able to unwind, be themselves, and all of that stuff before games. As a coach, why is it so important for you to allow your players to embrace their individuality and to be themselves and whatnot?
Basketball is a space where they get to control. Like, that should be their world. When you get inside that gymnasium, that should be their world and something that they take ownership of. And in order to be one team, we have to be cohesive in so many ways, but I don't want them to be cookie cutters or robots. And so I want them to be their spunky selves and goofy selves and let all that out, and there's a time and a place. And so it might not be like on the free throw line or on out of bounds play. So I want them to do it in the locker room. Let all that goofiness out and do all the things you guys want to do and really just enjoy each other's individualism, because once we leave the locker room, we are one unit and we're going to move as one unit. So we have to bring all those pieces together. You don't discard them, you don't put them on hold, but you bring all of it together so that it comes as one once they enter the court.
Now, do any of the girls, Kaylin or Michaela, Kai, did they get you dancing on the pregame stuff? Or?
No, that is, I shut the door and I'm in the hallway and they can do their thing. I could definitely give them their space.
Does this team do any bonding activities, or have you guys shared any bonding experiences that have helped with that?
We just eat.
We love to eat. We eat a lot. We love to eat
everything.
everything.
What's the favorite thing to eat?
Seafood boil.
Seafood boil. Yes.
We just had a crowd feed yesterday, so even that's a bonding, experience. We have 250 guests just for girls basketball, and it's a great night. And same with tournaments. Going to the Las Vegas Tarkanian tournament creates a lot of opportunities to eat, figuratively and literally. So it's a great opportunity for our girls to get close and maintain that bond and that sisterhood that lasts infinitely.
I love that. Well, the team that eats together wins together, okay?
Yes.
Especially seafood, apparently.
Yes.
I've been in the Sacramento area for about 6-7 years, and I always see you guys achieving, excelling, elevating, and all that other stuff. So definitely keep up the good work and
Thank
whatnot.
you. Thank you very much.
And thank you guys. They taught me something new today. It's called the squid, right? Or what?
Scuba.
Scuba.
Sorry. So, I'm telling you, you hang around young people, they'll teach you something, even though I look like an idiot doing it. But thank you guys for teaching me the scuba.
Yes.
And if you want to check out more of the scuba and the Vanden girls in action, their schedule is on their website. It's also on Max Preps. Be sure to check out these young ladies. You will not be disappointed. They are entertaining on and off the court. Once again, the Vanden Vikings girls basketball team here in the studio. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the show.